Hello guys, and welcome back to my unpacking video for Turkey and Egypt. This is probably the most challenging trip I have ever packed a bag for, because in Turkey it'll be 20 degrees with closer to 10 degrees in the morning, for example in Cappadocia. And then we are going to Egypt after, where it'll be 30 degrees Celsius during the day, and who knows during the night. Since it's the desert, it might get cold again. Excuse the outfit. As you can see, most of my clothes are actually on the bed already. I've put everything out, and I'm going to talk you guys through every single item that I'm bringing. What I am keeping in mind is covering up, not trying to attract too much attention, but still looking cute in my pictures. That's kind of what I'm going for here. And of course, as always, comfort. Alright, so let's get into what I will be bringing. And then once I come back from the trip, I will add in little clips of me kind of correcting the mistakes that I made right now. Let's hope it's not too many, but let's have a look at what I am bringing to Turkey and Egypt. As usual, I am bringing my Osprey backpack, and I've made a video about how I pack this one super tight and I love how I pack this. I pack so that I can see every single item that's in there. I have the rain cover for that one as well, and my rain jacket. I always put this in here. Then I have all these different kinds of pants and long skirts. I have an extra green long skirt that's in the laundry right now, and these two shorts to go underneath the skirts. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 pairs of pants slash skirts. And then I have another long dress right there as well. So I will be completely covering up, you guys, especially my legs, which I do anyways, even in Buddhist cultures, especially when I am visiting like religious places like these ancient Egyptian temples. I just want to be respectful and just cover up. It's not that difficult with these light, loose, comfortable pants. I love wearing them anyways, and it's just comfortable and respectful. Then I am taking these waterproof shorts just in case we need it in the canyon that we will be going to. This is a cover-up like a skirt, which I will be wearing on the boat trips. This is my laundry bag, hat, sunglasses, 4 pairs of bikinis, high-waisted, comfortable, and just fits my body nicely. Obviously microfiber towel, pajamas, but you know, this will be for covering up on the snorkel trips or dive trips just on the boats. So is this. This is an very oversized, lovely t-shirt that I got new, and this is a rash guard that I just got. So it's a long sleeve top that I can take into the water. Obviously, we will need sunscreen. I'm still unsure if I'll take this whole tub or if I'll just put it into a smaller one. And then obviously medication. My anti-conception is in here, but also Enterol for stomach cramps, anything stomach related is in here, and also pain, some inflammation blockers in case anything happens. Also some charcoal tablets and plasters is a must for me. Also allergy medication, because I'm expecting a lot of cats in Istanbul, so obviously I will need to take allergy medication for that. Then I have my curling irons. I just like having them with me, and I think I'll be able to use them in Turkey. Then my SOS envelope, which has a copy of my passport, my yellow vaccination card, some little pass photos, some extra cards that I can use. So all of that will be hidden somewhere in my luggage. I will get into my makeup bag in detail in a second, and same goes for my toiletries. Tissues are always an essential as well. But yeah, so then I'm expecting it to be quite cold, so I'm taking these 2 scarves. They are quite light. I think I can use them as scarves, but also pashminas to cover up. And this is the sweater that I take on every single backpacking trip. I can't find the jacket that I usually wear at the moment, so I need to have a look at where that went. But I've been in a lot of like colder situations before, and I think that with this combo, I think I'll pull it off, as long as it's about 20 degrees during the day. And then let's finish with the tops. I have 5 t-shirts with short sleeves. Then I have these tops. You know, I live in these tops. Also 5 pieces, but I have one more in the laundry. I wore that one with the skirt earlier, so that one still has to come here. So that's 11 shirts. I don't know, I might be packing too much, but I feel like I need some basics and then some cover-ups. So I have a red short sleeve one, pink long sleeve, white short sleeve, and then these two are like t-shirts as well. And that one is also short sleeve, super light. So yeah, I think I'm just taking all of these. I also want to try and do as little laundry as possible. I forgot something very important, you guys. Let's have a look at the shoes I'm bringing. Of course, my number one shoe option is my Teva sandals. They can withstand water, dust, anything. So I think even though I'm expecting it to be a bit colder in some places, I think I'll just wear these anyways. But just to have another option, I might take these to have a bit of a nicer dress up kind of shoe, but I will definitely need to give these a wipe. Okay, so when it comes to my toiletries, I am bringing, of course, shampoo and conditioner. This is a bar. I'm bringing my clip. This will usually be on my fanny pack, but I also use it to put my hair up in the shower when I'm not washing it. Obviously, small tangle teaser, and I have lots of bobby pins and elastic bands in here as well, because I have these really annoying little baby hairs that I might need to clip back at some point. Also, it's not nice when they are flying in the wind whenever. Some cotton buds. I have my razor. I have this, it's a cream that pretty much helps you with anything. So I put that into a small pot. I have my face cream, and then I have my foldable toothbrush and toothpaste and just tweezers, little nail clippers, and a nail file. The final thing I'm taking, like I did last time, is these tanning drops. I just put this in my face cream, put them on once every few days just to give my face some color, because right now I am quite pale after another Arctic winter. That is everything I think that I will have in my toiletries here. Let's have a look at my makeup bag. This is still very similar to last time, but I have made an addition. So I have a brand new foundation bottle, same as I always use. So it's the Match Perfection Rimmel, and I have a new bottle of Fix Plus spray, which is setting spray, but I've decanted it so that it's only half that I'm bringing, because otherwise it was just weighing a lot and I know I won't use up a whole bottle. So I have all my brushes here, a lip liner and eyebrow pencil. Oops, lost the cap there. And then obviously the holy grail, my tinted sunscreen. I put on this SPF 50 every single day underneath my makeup. I have a concealer, and this time around I found this powder SPF, so I can put this onto wherever I need to top up my sunscreen on top of makeup. I'm going to give this a try. I then have some tiny perfume bottles, one lipstick, some more brow products, obviously a mascara and a black eye pencil, and then I have my little sleek palette, which has been destroyed. The highlighter is almost completely gone, but it's fine. I'll try and see if I can get a good use out of it still. And then I have some loose powder left as well. Don't know why I just opened that. But anyways, so that is everything that is in my makeup bag. So this is definitely a new addition. I'll let you know how I get on with it. And then this one isn't entirely full, but I don't think I will need it to be full. And that is it. All right, before I get into my hand luggage, I would like to just quickly interrupt and tell you about the things that I'm super glad I brought, or things that I wish I would have brought along on my trip to Turkey and Egypt. As you can see, I definitely brought home the sunshine, so I thought I would come outside and chat to you from here. I have had the most unforgettable month, both in Turkey with my best friend and then in Egypt. Egypt has really just come through. Like any expectation I had, it has been even better. So I'm so glad that I went, and I can't wait for you guys to see all the vlogs. So definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming videos. It was just one highlight after the other. I absolutely loved it. But okay, let's continue with this packing video. First of all, my mission succeeded. You could definitely pack a lot less, but I only had to do laundry once in just a little over a month. So that to me is a success. I don't like doing laundry. I like having just plenty of options, etc. So I did pack a lot, but I didn't have to do laundry much. If you have watched like what I've been packing and you've thought that, oh, I don't have anything like this, I don't have a light shirt to cover up, I don't have any like long skirts or long pants, then don't worry. Even the pashmina, once you arrive, you can still buy these things once you're there, and it'll be so much cheaper. You will have so many more options once you are there than buying it beforehand when you're home. It'll quite probably be more expensive. So if you are still missing something when packing, don't worry about it. You can still get it once you are on your destination, but make sure you can haggle. I only needed my raincoat once, which was in Cappadocia in Turkey. Unfortunately, we definitely did not get lucky with the weather out there. But for Egypt, since it's the Sahara Desert, I did not need my raincoat at all. Next up, I talked about my bikinis or my swimwear, and I would definitely recommend bringing a bathing suit instead of a bikini. Obviously, I knew that I would be wearing a wetsuit on top, so it didn't really matter as much. But since you are going to Muslim countries, they do prefer when you cover up. It's just more respectful. So at least a bathing suit or the rash guard that I bought I've worn it so much. I'm so glad that I have one now. But aside from it being very good against getting sunburned, it was also a good way of covering up, but it was black, and it being black made me so hot just walking through the streets. For example, from my hostel to the free dive shop, it got very hot in the sun. So maybe if you get a rash guard, you could get a white one or just a different colored one, because they do get hot. But I'm glad that I got one with the zipper so that I can open it up. Aside from the rash guard, obviously you can put on SPF as well, but from covering up, I already saved so much on sunscreen. Like, I didn't need much at all. I do use my facial one every single day, but other than that, when you cover up, you just don't need much sunscreen. A hat was essential. I definitely burnt my scalp a little bit at some point, so definitely bring your hat. And the tops of my feet, they got quite sunburnt as well, because they are obviously always exposed, and it's a part of your body that you just don't think about putting sunscreen on. So I definitely needed a good lotion. The lotion I put on my face, I can put pretty much anywhere, but it was definitely needed. And then I also bought this, the SPF powder, and that one I haven't used that much because somehow I feel I can't really estimate quite well how much of the powder is coming out and how much I'm putting on. But other than that, I didn't need it as much because I would wake up super early, and it's possible to visit the sites in Egypt from 6 a.m. So if you go out as early as that, then obviously the sun isn't at its strongest yet, and you will finish your visit or your time in the sun quite early. So that is also why the sun wasn't really too much of an issue for me. When it comes to medicine, I am very happy that I got the necessary medicine with me. What I needed was cold medicine because, believe it or not, I did get a pretty bad cold once I was in Egypt. I don't know why, but other people in my dorm rooms, they were sick, maybe from air conditioning or so on, and I did get a cold eventually. So I had cold medicine with me, which helped me a lot. Also, the stuff for the stomach, like anything that will stop diarrhea or stomach cramps, you will quite probably need it. Especially arriving in Egypt, most people always get sick when they first arrive. I think personally it was maybe because of the water or the ice cubes, I don't know. But pretty much everyone has it when they arrive in Egypt. And once you've had it, then usually you're good for the rest of your trip, because your stomach or your system gets used to the change in food or water or whatever. But definitely bring the medicine, guys. And the allergy tablets as well, both for Turkey as Egypt, especially if you're allergic to cats like me, because cats are holy in Egypt and they are pretty much everywhere in Turkey. So yeah, definitely bring allergy medication if you are allergic to cats. The scarf or the pashmina that I had was essential, especially in Turkey, visiting the mosques. I had two, so Zara didn't have one. Zara used mine, one of both, so we each had one. And I've used it so much just to cover up for the sun, but also in the streets, not to attract too much attention. I have used my scarf so much so that I will probably be bringing it on my next trip as well, because it was so useful. But like I say, They cost about 200 Egyptian pounds if you want to get them at a market in Egypt, which is like €4. You could maybe even get them for cheaper if you're a good negotiator, but I don't know what I would have done without these scarves. When it comes to my shoes, so obviously I brought my Teva sandals once again, and I'm so glad I did, because Egypt is just sand, pretty much. It is dust and sand, and your feet get dirty, your shoes get dirty all the time. So it is so useful to have shoes that you can simply rinse off and clean, because I don't know what I would have done if I had been wearing any other shoes. When it comes to toiletries, my hair was really suffering, especially in Egypt, from the dust, the wind, but also the ocean water, obviously. The Red Sea apparently is even saltier than, for example, the Mediterranean or anywhere else. So my hair was really suffering. I definitely had to comb through my hair with my conditioner in the shower just to save it. So if you're a girl, definitely bring something like a hair mask or like a cream that helps you comb through your hair. You will not regret bringing the extra weight or the extra volume, because it will save your hair. There was a lot of shampoo and towels at the start of my trip, especially in Turkey, because we didn't stay in hostels much, and some hostels even gave us towels as well. But yeah, definitely bring your towel and some shampoo, but I didn't find that I was using my own shampoo tablet all that much. Obviously, if you are a woman and you will be on your period whilst you are on your trip, then definitely make sure that you have the female hygiene products that you need. You can find pads anywhere, but tampons are always difficult to find, so make sure that you bring some if you will need them. Same goes for makeup wipes. I finished my makeup wipes about 2 weeks or a good week before ending my trip, and it was pretty hard to find them in Egypt, especially Siwa Oasis, or I guess in Cairo you could find them, but it didn't really seem like it was such a thing, not even baby wipes, which I found very strange, but yeah. So take that into account as well. And then some very random things that maybe you haven't thought about is the cats can be relentless, and we definitely needed something to distract the cats or like fight them off. So a good thing would have been, because they will actually they will come on your plate and steal your food. No joke, I've never seen animals this relentless when it came to getting food. So you will need either a little spray of water so that you can scare them away, or maybe get them some treats and just carry around some cat food or animal food with you in case anything like this happens. I think Zara and I, on our next trip, will most definitely be taking cat treats, especially Zara, because she loves the cats. When it comes to the sand, not only your feet will be a victim, but also your eyes, your nose. If you are in a sandstorm like I was, the dust coming into the bus and everything, it is definitely a good idea to have some protection for your eyes, maybe a mask or a scarf that you can block your airways with, so that you don't get all this dust up your nose. And it's a lot. The dust is a lot. It will also get in your hair quite a bit, which is why I didn't need dry shampoo. The dust really functioned as a really great dry shampoo whenever I was going into the desert. But yeah, definitely make sure that you can protect your eyes with something. If you plan on doing a hot air balloon ride in Cappadocia or even in Luxor in Egypt, then maybe you can bring earplugs. If you're not a fan of the big loud noises, then I highly recommend you bring earplugs, because it gets quite loud up in the hot air balloon. What I wish I had but didn't have is a cooling water bottle. So especially in Egypt, I drank so much water, like sometimes even 6 liters a day. I was sitting at the hostel just socializing, and the amount of water bottles within eyesight was insane. So I wish I would have had a cooling water bottle, so that when leaving in the morning I could have fresh water and it would stay cool, because it warms up so quickly in Egypt, and by 10 a.m. you will be drinking hot water pretty much. So that is definitely something I wish I had but didn't have. When it comes to my hand luggage, I definitely am very glad that I had a power bank, especially going on very long bus rides. It is useful to charge your earpods or your phone, just anything, because eventually they will run out of battery because you are traveling a lot. Also, if you go into the desert and you do an overnight without any power there, you will also need the extra portable charger. Make sure you have an extra phone charger on you at all times, because my first one broke and then the second one got lost. So actually
I probably needed 2 backups because at some point I was without a charger. The chances of you actually losing 2 is quite small, but you don't want to be without a charger, especially as a woman traveling alone. You need your phone as safety. And then of course in my little fanny pack, my fanny pack gets quite stuffed, and you will be getting so many receipts and tickets. All the tickets of the sites are on paper, so I would use my small purse for all my tickets and receipts and my cards, not for any coins, because we barely had any coins throughout Turkey and Egypt. They mostly use paper money, especially in Egypt. It's pretty much only paper money, which is why I'm glad that I had the long purse as well, so that you can easily see your paper money. And you can easily tell like which bill is how much. So still really happy with this combination of purses. And that is it. Let's continue with what is in my hand luggage.
All right, let's have a look in my got bag. This is a waterproof / dry bag, which I used last trip I went on as well. In the front pocket, I just have some tissues, a lock so that it's easy for me to reach, and my glasses. I usually only really wear them when I drive or when I'm spotting animals. But anyway, inside, I'm not taking my laptop this time around, but I am taking my journal. So I have the necessities to just write and draw some lines and doodle and whatever. Then aside from that, I have my camera bag in here. Inside of my camera bag, as you might have seen, is another lock. That's a backup. I have my microphones, I have my action cam and accessories. I have my little drawing pencils. For my journal, I have my G7X, and I am bringing my diving case for it as well, because I will be diving in the Red Sea. And then I just have all my chargers. This belongs to my phone stand to take pictures by myself. So these are chargers, and this is to verify payments. That is all of that. And then I have my fanny pack, a tote bag, and my diving case. All right, this is the diving case in case you don't know what it looks like or you haven't seen it before. And then I made some new tote bags, so I will be rocking this one out and about. I'm really excited for these fresh tote bags. And then I have my fanny pack, which has been in the wash. That was very necessary. I have a puke bag in the back and my passports. Then in the front, I have my phone lanyard, my headphones, Bluetooth, and the charger for that. I have these bracelets that apparently make you less or not motion sick. I didn't get sick last time, so I don't know if that was up to these or something else. I have a lip balm, some tissues, an elastic band, of course, always need some backups. Then I have a coin purse. I like to have my coins and bills separate because they are just more easily accessible. So this is my bill purse, which has some euros that I can exchange when I get there, some medication like allergy pills, a painkiller, and my cards. And then I have these puzzle books that we can fill out, my friend and I, when we get bored. I need a pen to put in here as well. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you found it useful. If you did, definitely give this video a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming Turkey and Egypt videos. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!